Morning, guys. Saturday, March 7th, 2026. So I got the cap off the back. Ouch! That was my head. So I made this so that I can just back up and put it back on and take it off without too much effort. I just kind of slide these poles underneath and then I can drive out. And I used all these ratchet straps to hold it in place. See, one of my foam pieces popped off over here. So you can see the snow slowly disappearing here. What a mess I'm going to have. Once it's all gone, I'm going to have to come out and rake all this sod and stuff back. Stuff this in there. So I got the cap and the plow off the 2001. I've got that up in the garage. You can see the snow is finally melting back. I'm going to say it's about halfway gone. You can see the Mustang again. The Mustang was buried completely. You couldn't even see it. It was like in a snowdrift that went clear up to that bush over there. I finally pushed that big pile away from my driveway so I can get in and out. So the 2001 is going to get the oil changed. That's the first thing. And I set my rain barrel up so that I could start collecting rain. I like to use rainwater through my power washer because it's naturally distilled water. My well has a high iron content. I don't like to use the well water. So I started collecting the rainwater. Got about a little more than a third of a barrel with the rain we had yesterday. Can almost get to my woodshed, and I got to get to it. I got to split up some wood for the next few nights. It's not too bad today, though. It looks like it's going to warm up a little bit, and a lot of the snow is finally going to... It's really got dirty. The snow looks terrible. 41 inches of snow up on that roof, and no rubber, nothing, no leaks, no move. Everything did good. Everything did good on my little carport there to get between the two. Built that all with scrap materials I had laying around for years, so didn't have to spend a lot of money. Except for I had to buy some glue for the rubber. I was out. ...2001... up in the garage. So that rear window, no leaks or anything, but you can see I had to use screws to hold it in place, and not real happy with the design. If I had a chance to buy it again, I probably would use If I had a chance to do it again, I would probably try to find one with a rubber gasket. And I did look. They all seem to be like this with this plastic. The only ones I could find with rubber gaskets were for the older trucks. But I put these screws in, these stainless screws, and sucked it right in with a good bead of clear silicone. And I haven't had any problems. It worked out real well. I didn't get any air or anything. Did I show you? I don't know if I showed you. I made the gasket. I can show you that now. I kind of just made the gasket out of duct tape. And it was working real well until Lucky chewed on it a little bit right over here. So you could see she ripped it up. But the gasket on this side, I just made it so that it kind of touched the back of the truck and it would push against the back of the truck. And it worked out well. I didn't get... Then on the top, if you can see, I made this hat out of some material, like roofing material that you use for sills and window sills and stuff. So that worked out well. The aluminum piece I shaped out and then did my finishing in black Gorilla Tape. It worked. It worked well. I mean, we went out to Oregon and back. I never got a drop of water in there, so we went through some heavy stuff. It's funny, I didn't get any tolls on the way out there because all the snow on my bumper was covering the license plate, but on the way back I got like $40-some worth of tolls. Nothing on the way there because all the snow covered up the license plate. That's funny. 2001 is doing good. To push all that snow this year, this thing worked its ass off. I'm going to drop this down so it's flush on the front, and then I just take like a hose clamp and clamp it together so it doesn't move. Got the new inspection sticker. I got the new registration in the mail, so I'm good for a couple more years. I'm gonna spend some time going through this truck to make sure the frame and everything is in good shape. Smells a little wet in here. I think I might have to let it dry. I think that carpet got still soaking wet over there from me getting in and out during the snowstorms. I had taken all that carpet out and I did a whole new finish on the floor underneath. There wasn't any rust, but I just put an additional coat of preservative on the floor under the rugs, so the floorboards and everything in this are perfect. And I want to keep it this way. I'm going to take the box off and I'm going to work on the frame front to rear, make sure everything's clean, undercoated. Not today, obviously, but over the next... See, I don't drive this. This is a utility truck, so unless I have to pull my trailer, I don't need it in the summertime. Unless I'm going to pull the trailer, like go over to Home Depot and stuff. This mirror broke, and I put this big convex in here. Kind of like these convex mirrors better than having to adjust the mirror. This gives me a nice view. Lost my coffee cup over here somewhere. There it is. Cheers. This little compressor does a pretty good job. It goes all the way up to about 65, 70 pounds, no problem. Which I needed to find the leak in that tire that time. I was putting 45 pounds in and I couldn't find it. I couldn't see the bubbles. Once I got up to about 70, I could see there was a little tiny little finish nail in there. Little bastard. Picked it up on the road somewhere. But that was literally the only problem I had on that trip, was I had a tire was going low. Oh man. The weather. It looks like we're going to get past this, frigid, freezing weather and get back to more seasonal weather now. I'm looking at days in the 50s, so that means I can get started back out here again working. I got to tell you, this year, more than any other year in the last few years, the feeling that I didn't even want to leave the house, that I just was more content to sit there and watch stupid videos all day and stay in the house and be warm. I didn't want to come out here. I didn't want to be in the garage. And that's the first time in a lot of years, but it was because of that extreme cold, man. It knocked all my willpower right out of me. I was like, screw it, I ain't going out there. It's too cold. Tom Petty. Sing it, Tommy boy. Got some good old music on YouTube now. What I like about it is I don't have to buy 8 tracks or cassettes or albums. And I remember we used to have to go buy the music. Now I can find all the music I like, including stuff. I was listening to concerts. I don't know if you remember, I think it was Don Kirshner. Rock concerts used to come on. They're all on YouTube. You can go and they used to come on, I think, Friday nights or Saturday nights late, like 11:30 or something after the news. And I remember watching a few of them, but now I can watch them all. It's great. Love the modern technology, brother. Sometimes. Got another chip in my windshield here. Rock hit me right here. I'm going to put some super glue on it, clean it up with alcohol and put some super glue on it. That happened in Massachusetts. I was going up to Home Depot and all of a sudden I'm going up the highway and whack! I hate it because this is like the 3rd windshield I've put in this truck. People, I don't know, man. It's the tires pick up the rock and whack, and I don't tailgate or anything. So, last thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna challenge. I know Andy Feet Up a Coco was trying to challenge Chad. Well, I'm gonna challenge you, Andy, to get that gear finished and running. That's my challenge to you. Finish one. Get that gear finished this year. If you can do that, I think you'll pick up a lot more subscribers than just going around talking about doing things. That's just my opinion. Out from Rest of Rhode Island. Later, guys.